What's up, guys? Anthony here, Special Analysis. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I want to talk about the Australian dollar, US dollar Forex combo. I know a bunch of you guys are absolute Forex junkies, and that's totally cool. Not necessarily my preference for trading, but I want to show you just how the profit pack works for these markets as well. So, guys, it's the same approach. Again, it doesn't matter if it's stocks, futures, Forex, cryptocurrencies, it's the same deal. And that deal comes down to looking for a trend change, an established move, a correction through the profit band, a trigger candle printed, and you want to let the market then transpire, right? We're risking one candle. So at the close of the candle, which occurs at the top, as price pulls through, it causes it to print. That's where you want to enter. Okay, that's where the entry consideration comes into play. And the risk is at the base of the candle, right? I mean, ultimately, that's all we're looking to do. We're looking to nail the first low in a new uptrend, or we're looking to nail the first high in a new downtrend. That is exactly how the profit pack is designed to work. Now, for you folks who are have normally been affiliated with some type of traditional day trading or short-term swing trading, you may be approaching the market a little bit differently, and that's perfectly fine. When I technical trade, I'm classically trained. I don't look to buy the first pullback. I look to enter the market in a different manner. Doesn't make one right or one wrong, but the premise of the profit pack was to find the low risk entry based on a new trend starting to transpire. So I employ, now that this has been developed and proven and time tested, two different approaches, right? If I'm looking to buy the pullback, then I'm using the profit pack. If I'm looking to buy the breakout, then I'm looking for a different technical setup. The beauty is, if I get one and not the other necessarily, I still have the opportunity to take advantage of potential market moves, right? So for me, now that the profit pack's been developed and put to use, and we know it works, and we know how it's designed to work, and we built a track record with it, we know that there's a proven methodology that has been associated with its existence. Now, we can look at entering the market in a couple ways. So what I do now is, all right, I get a pullback on the profit pack. That's where I'm going to get my first bit of exposure, right? So I'm going to try to buy the low or sell the high in a new established trend. Then, if the market continues in the direction that it's anticipated to, I'm now looking for my technical setup to add to my position. So what am I doing? I'm using two confirmation styles to enter the market and build a position that as the market transpires, I have a better chance of capitalizing on it in a greater manner because I'm using two methods of confirmation, two methods of entry. Okay, so ultimately, it doesn't matter what you're trading, stocks, futures, Forex, cryptocurrencies, it means absolutely nothing. At the end of the day, the profit pack is designed to do a few simplistic things. Identify a new trend, identify the first correction through the profit band, set a trigger bar or trigger candle, which you can see is highlighted right there on the screen. And ultimately, we know that we're just trying to risk the absolute low in a new uptrend or risk the absolute high in a new downtrend. That's it, guys. If you make it more complicated than that, you are literally just creating problems for yourself. Now, again, I'm not a huge Forex trader. In fact, I've had very little exposure to it. But I know that many of you are. And many of you are saying, well, you just keep showing futures, 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 futures. I trade futures. I like the leverage I get at futures. I like the tax advantages I get for trading futures. I have a sizable account that allows me to trade futures. And again, there's nothing against Forex. There's nothing against crypto. There's nothing against equities. Everybody has their niche. My niche is futures. But many of you have requested, hey, listen, you don't show any examples of Forex. So I'm going to do a video series here of about half a dozen videos on Forex so that you can see that it doesn't matter what's printing on the chart as long as we're getting That same setup over and over and over and over again. We're qualifying those trades over and over and over again. What are we getting? We are getting replicatable results, right? Now, can I guarantee the market's going to do something for you at any given point in time? Of course not. If you believe that anybody can control the market, then you should not be trading. Period. End of discussion. The second somebody calls me and tells me, can you guarantee something, is the second I tell them politely, this industry is not for you. There are no guarantees in this business. In fact, there's no guarantees in any business. And anybody that believes that there is or desires to force there to be is never going to be successful. Okay? You could talk to some of the wealthiest people in the world. Risk is associated directly with results. If you want big results, you have to be willing to take bigger risks. Trading is a risky business, but done right and treated as a business, not a hobby, not gambling, it can be one of, if not the most lucrative place in the world to make money. So if you want to learn more about the Profit Pack, below this video, there's a whole bunch of links. You can watch them. I encourage you to absorb the content. The majority of the content you're going to see is on futures simply because that's what I personally trade. But in this example, Australian US dollar currency pair, you could see same setup. Trend change, pull through the profit band, trigger candle printed, and we're off to the races here, guys. You can do this on a scalping basis. You can do this on a day trading basis. You can do this on a short-term swing trading basis. It's fully adjustable to the speed that you desire. And that speed will determine the amount of volatility that is displayed on the chart. No different than looking at a 5-minute chart compared to a 1-minute chart, compared to a 1-hour chart, compared to a weekly chart. It's the same thing, okay? So I encourage you to absorb some content, learn more, watch some more videos, send me a list of questions. I'm happy to answer those questions for you. I'm not looking to charge you for a consultation or anything like that. If you decide that you want access to the Profit Pack, I'll put it together for you. You know, we can have you up and running within 24 hours. It's not a super complicated process, okay? I keep things simple simply because that I believe that the only way to be a successful businessman and a successful trader is to allow for things to be relatively easy to understand, relatively simplistic. If you're overcomplicating your business and that business being trading, you are likely suffering. So I invite you to try not to suffer anymore by having access to a tool that can help you interpret price action better than you currently are. I will see you in the next video. God bless, and we will talk soon.